Ladies and gentlemen, this contest is set for 3 rounds in the Shamrock Fighting Championships Featherweight Division. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the title MMA blue corner, a competitor that stands 5 feet 10 inches tall. He weighed in officially at 152 pounds. Fighting out of Jefferson City, Missouri, Michael Baumann. And his opponent fighting tonight out of the First Form red corner. This mixed martial artist stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighed in at 144.8 pounds. Fighting out of Cedar Hill, Missouri, ladies and gentlemen, Nate Murray.
Jeremy, I think we're going to see a lot of front kicks, straight line kicks out of Nate Murray. That's kind of a staple of 21st century.
And I am thinking here that Michael Baumann wants to get this fight to the ground.
I agree with you, but I think it's going to be hard if he's eating a foot. Nice touch right there.
Referee Mark Wassam has the call for this contest.
Nice body lock right there. Look at Nate trying to get it to the ground. He's got his nice takedown right there.
Big takedown out of Nate Murray. Ended up in the top position, trying to do a little work. A lot of herky-jerky energy here out of these guys. Good ground skill there coming out of Murray. Big,
nice right hand.
Big shots there.
Knee to the body.
Murray is just teeing off here.
Yeah, now you got to watch out for that gas tank. You know, you don't want to. Whoa.
Big takedown.
What's that called in judo, Jeremy?
That was an Ogoshi hip throw.
Look at this. He's got a nice crucifix.
Ground pound here.
This is where Mark's going to end up stopping the fight.
Credit to Michael Baumann for surviving so far.
Absolutely. Great job by Mark Wassam by knowing that he wasn't in too much danger. And I have to say I was wrong because there's been one front kick right there. The stand-up is definitely going Nate Murray's way.
Yeah, Murray is just teeing off every chance he gets. He separates. Now we're going to see Baumann try to look for that takedown himself, kind of wrapping up, but he needs to get an underhook in that position.
Yeah, if I was Nate Murray, I'd stay right here and just start picking some shots.
Whoa. Murray does fight in that classic 21st century style, though.
Yeah, he definitely does. Kind of a little bit karate. It's kind of a weird attempt at a guard pull here.
Yeah, Baumann looking like he's going to jump guard.
Yeah, it's different. The only thing I can see here is he's going to spring off that right leg and go for like a flying triangle, but.
Now, Murray looking for that Uchimata there.
I think Nate needs to just let him keep standing up.
Big overhand right there out of Murray. Oh, eats one right on the nose.
Kind of got an arm in guillotine right here, but breaks that hand right away. Look at that head movement.
Beautiful movement there out of Nate Murray. Again, Nate Murray in the red tape, Michael Baumann in the blue.
Nice right hand by Michael Baumann. These kids are coming to bang.
As we said, though, these are the young guys. I mean, 18 and 19 years old. The future of MMA right here. Big shot, that rock Baumann. Yeah, Baumann's trying to recover.
He's got about 15 seconds to get out of this.
Another big right hand. 10 seconds remaining here in the first round. Will Baumann survive?
I think he'll get through this round, Jeremy, but that round was so one-sided. I'm going to go with a 10-8 on that guy.
It's a tough one to call. 10-8 has been one of those that you've heard it now some in the big leagues that whenever they went to the new ruling system, they made it a little bit easier to call 10-8 rounds, even if there was no knockdown, no work on the ground. But, I mean, there wasn't a whole lot that we saw there out of Michael Baumann.
Yeah, there was next to nothing, in my opinion, except for his toughness. I mean, he took some shots. He took them right on the chin.
Round 2 coming up.
As we go to our instant replay here, we see a beautiful crucifix from Nate Murray on the top, dropping bombs. Referee Mark Wassam right on top of the action, but Baumann doing a good job to get back to half guard there. So now, if you were in the corner of Michael Baumann, what advice are you going to give him?
He's got to go out there and get that takedown. If that's where he wants to fight, he's got to be a little bit more aggressive, get in on that takedown. I've seen both these guys have double underhooks here and there. What they need to do is really cinch that in, and what they say is pull your grips to your hips to your grips, and it's gonna get that takedown a lot easier instead of muscling it.
Back into the action again. Murray takes the center. Nice stiff jab there. The jab is just one of those most underrated tools in MMA, but 21st Century's got a good one.
Nice right hand with some uppercuts right there.
Huge shot.
Wasson, yeah. I knew Wasson was going to step in there. Nice win out of Nate Murray right there.
Pure power there out of Nate Murray. As we look here at our instant replay again, nice jab, sets up the combinations, big uppercut, right hand just rocks Baumann.
Yeah, it was really that first right hand got Mark's attention, then the second right hand that landed, I think he just went in there. It's always about the safety first.
A great fight there here. Thank you for joining us on Facebook. Be sure to jump over to Fight TV to catch the rest of the card. That is FITE.tv to check out all the action here at Shamrock FC 324. Let's send it up to the cage to Joe Parisi to make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Wasson has called a stop to the action at 18 seconds of round number 2, declaring your winner by TKO, Nate Murray.
A huge win for Nate Murray here. Beautiful display of striking. We've got more action to come, and we'll be right back here at Shamrock Fighting Championships.